Ever watched a new rider roll up to a gas station, wobble into a parking spot, forget the kickstand, and drop the bike in slow motion? The silence after that thud hits harder than the fall itself. Crowds don't laugh, they just stare. And the poor rider stands there pretending it didn't happen while secretly wishing they could teleport away. Moments like these are more common than you think, and they're almost always caused by the same handful of rookie slip-ups that even seasoned weekend riders still struggle with. And what's worse, these simple mistakes lead to something far more embarrassing later on, which we'll get into after breaking down the first big blunder. Number 9. Half-helmet hero syndrome. It usually starts with confidence, or at least the appearance of confidence. New riders often think looking cool equals minimal gear, so you'll see them rolling out in shorts, tiny half helmets, or maybe just a pair of sunglasses on a bike that can outmuscle a small car. They don't feel the risk yet. The breeze feels fun, the sun's warm, and the jacket seems like too much trouble, until the first tiny slide at a slow speed suddenly feels like getting dragged across a giant cheese grater. The saddest part is, they always say the same thing afterward. I didn't think it would happen to me. Fix it? Suit up every single time. Full face helmet, real gloves, a jacket with armor, and boots that actually protect your ankles. Gear isn't for looking tough, it's for avoiding a hospital bill the size of the bike you're riding. And once new riders realize this, they often stumble straight into the next mistake. Number 8. Speed demon wannabe. There's something strange about early confidence on a motorcycle. After a few smooth rides, beginners start believing they've unlocked superpowers. A clean lap in a parking lot, suddenly they're ready to carve up mountain curves at pro speeds. But reality doesn't play along. One unexpected turn, a car drifting into their lane, or a tight merge is all it takes to remind them that skill isn't the same as speed. Most early wipeouts come from riders who pushed harder than they actually knew how to control. Fix it? Build confidence slowly. Ride quiet streets, practice slow maneuvers, and drill throttle and brake control until it feels automatic. Even professional riders warm up every day before going fast. But beginners often skip that step and rush towards something that creates an even bigger mess. Number 7. The blinker blunder. You've seen it. A rider gliding down the road with their blinker flashing non-stop like a sad little lighthouse nobody asked for. Other drivers react like they're reading a mystery novel. Are they turning? No? Yes? What's happening? New riders forget to cancel signals because they're focused on everything else, staying upright, shifting, merging, watching mirrors. That tiny indicator becomes an afterthought until it causes a close call or a honking chorus behind them. Fix it? Make it a habit. After every turn or lane change, tap the signal off. Glance at the dash it stops. Treat it like brushing your teeth. Boring, but essential. And if missing a blinker didn't get them into trouble, the next mistake definitely will. Number 6. Tunnel vision and blind spots. A motorcycle demands attention from every angle, but new riders often lock their gaze straight ahead, forgetting the world around them. They don't check mirrors often. They don't turn their head before switching lanes. They assume that because they see a car, the car sees them. But bikes disappear in blind spots faster than a pebble in a river. One missed head check can turn an easy merge into a heart-stopping jolt. Fix it? Treat your head like a radar dish. Keep scanning. Left, right, mirrors, road ahead, mirrors again. Make it automatic. Because missing what's around them isn't the only panic moment beginners face. The next mistake shows up the second something jumps into their path. Number 5. Brake panic. Every new rider has a moment where a squirrel, a kid on a bike, or a drifting car appears out of nowhere, and the brain short-circuits. Beginners freeze and grab the brake like it's a panic button. The bike jerks, the suspension dives, and sometimes the rear wheel skips sideways like it's trying to escape. The rider's heart stops for a second, and they realize they reacted too much instead of reacting correctly. Fix it? Practice calm braking long before you need it. Smooth squeeze, not a grab. Front and rear together, steadily increasing pressure. Drill this until your body knows the motion without thinking. Because if grabbing the brakes doesn't shake them up, the next mistake will definitely leave a dent in confidence and sometimes in the bike. Number 4. Clutch calamity. There's nothing quite like the shame of stalling a motorcycle in the middle of a busy intersection. Engines die, riders wobble, people stare, a horn blares, and the rider's face goes red instantly. It happens because beginners haven't mastered the friction zone, that sweet spot where the clutch and throttle meet. Miss it by a hair, and the bike jumps or shuts off. Fix it, find an empty space, and practice easing the clutch out until the bike rolls smoothly. No rushing, no guessing, just repetition until the motion feels like second nature. But even once they get moving smoothly, another mistake creeps up, and it affects every stop they make. Number 3, brake sponge syndrome. Ask any coach, the front brake does most of the stopping work, but beginners fear it. They think touching the front lever means going over the handlebars, so they rely almost entirely on the rear brake. And relying on only one brake means longer stops, slippery skids, and awkward halting that looks more like a scooter from a cartoon than an actual motorcycle. Fix it? Learn to trust the front brake. Start gently, add pressure slowly, pair it with the rear brake. Let the bike settle into the stop, not fight it. Because once rookies realize how powerful proper braking is, they often discover the next embarrassing oversight hiding right in their garage. Number 2, bike neglect. Beginner riders love riding, but maintaining? Not so much. Many skip basic checks and ride out with tires that feel half flat, chains that look like rubber bands, or gas tanks flirting dangerously with empty. Nothing feels as humiliating as getting stranded because you forgot to check something simple. A loose chain slapping around, a tire losing air mid-ride, a sputtering engine because the tank was probably still half full. These are classic rookie moments that always end the same way, an expensive lesson. Fix it? Quick pre-ride check. Air, brakes, controls, oil, fuel. 5 minutes, that's all it takes. Still, even with a well-maintained bike, rookies often make the biggest mistake of all, the one that sets everything else in motion. Number 1, license to chill. There's a moment after getting that motorcycle license when everything suddenly feels easy. Riders feel like they've made it, as if the card in their pocket means they've mastered the road. But riding isn't like school. Passing the test doesn't mean the learning stops. Many new riders hit real streets without deeper training. No advanced braking drills, no slow-speed practice, no cornering lessons. And they end up depending on luck instead of skill. Fix it? Keep training. Courses, coaching, practice sessions, whatever builds control and confidence. The riders who stay sharp are the ones who enjoy the road instead of fearing it. Because all these mistakes, every single one, come from skipping the basics and assuming the bike will figure things out for you. Every beginner stumbles. Every rider, even seasoned ones, has made at least one of these mistakes. What matters isn't avoiding slip-ups entirely. It's learning from them before they become expensive or painful lessons. A motorcycle rewards the rider who respects it, understands it, and treats every mile as a chance to grow. When you gear up, stay alert, practice often, and keep your ego in check, the road stops feeling intimidating and starts feeling like home. And that's when riding becomes what it was meant to be all along. Freedom with purpose.